The third horse is the black horse. The black horse represents a complete reliance on our human intelligence. Consider how many worship at the altar of intellect. Now, to be fair, they don't see it as worship, but is there really a whit of difference in commitment or passion between the minister preaching from the pulpit or the self-assured professor, scientist, or politician speaking with fervored conviction, condemning anyone who disagrees with them? Consider the science textbooks of just the last 40 years. Regardless of discipline, they have had to be rewritten due to new discoveries, old theories making way for new. History is very illustrative on this point, for every generation believes they have all the answers. To wit, a few hundred years ago, if you argued the earth was not the center of the universe as Galileo did, you could be jailed, even put to death. In the late 1800s, most of the scientific community believed man would never fly, for if he were meant to fly, he would have wings. So the forces of flight by any means would naturally prove fatal, they believed. At the turn of the last century, the head of the U.S. Patent Office suggested it be closed, since everything worthwhile and of importance had been invented. As late as the 1950s, many of the most prominent scientific minds believed man would never survive a trip into space, since they were certain passing through the Van Allen radiation belt was not survivable. Since the 1970s, everything science thought it knew about dinosaurs has been turned on its head, while revelations in quantum mechanics in the last 30 years has shaken physics, the basic laws of everything, at its foundation, generating more questions than answers. Is it not the height of hubris to think that now, or more accurately this time, we have all the answers in any area of study or science, let alone spiritually? We ride the black horse when we close our minds to growth and greater inspiration and begin collecting and carefully herding as sacred cows, shutting ourselves off from the fresh winds that drive our higher selves, stagnation in demonstration, dismissing any contrary thought or belief out of hand, because just like Galileo's jailers, the issue, the science is settled. There's nothing left to learn or discover. My name is Vincent Lee Jones. You can find my writings and videos on Blogger. Title of the page, Living in Spirit. If you go on Facebook, you will find them at Miracles of Recovery. If you search Vincent Lee Jones, you'll also find them on a variety of pages and platforms on the web. And at Miracles of Recovery, you can join me in changing the world of addiction treatment. What we're doing now is not working. Over 72,000 people died just of overdoses in the last year. It has to change, and it has to begin with us. Please join me and help. Have a blessed day.